looking? What you gotta cooking? What you gotta cook it? 'Cause I'm hoping hard it be me hiding in your favorite recipe.
I'm Ferris. This is Cooking for Bachelors. We are in our new kitchen studio, and this is the last time I'm saying it, okay? So we're opening the season, and from now on, this is going to be Cooking for Bachelors. We have a live studio audience today. Everybody welcome them. Yay! We're going to be cooking shrimp sorrel. This is a dish that I made up for certain reasons. We did a jerk chicken. I've been experimenting with different kind of barbecues and grilling flavors. And I found that jerk chicken, half of it is like green and spicy, scallions, jalapenos, and the other half of it is cinnamon, nutmeg, the nuttier, sweeter spices. Well, this is a liqueur called Sorel, and it's made here in Red Hook, Brooklyn, by Jack from Brooklyn. And it uses hibiscus flowers along with nutmeg, cinnamon, clove, and it sort of has like the sweet end of the flavor palette of jerk. So I kind of rounded it out and added what would be considered the green spicy end of it, and we're going to cook some shrimp in it. The first thing I'm going to do is put my pan back on the flame, and I'm going to add a little butter. I have olive oil just a little bit heated in here, and I'm mixing it. When you use the two, it allows you to, butter burns very quickly. So adding olive oil allows you to reduce the temperature, the burning temperature. And I like to use that with shrimp. I like the butter with the shrimp. I think it brings out the flavor. So we're going to get that going. And first we're going to add some prosciutto. Now this is pre-packaged. You might be saying, ooh, she's all about the natural food. What's with that? Well, you know what? This has nothing, this has no preservatives. It's just pure pork, and that's it. Where some of the other meats add nitrates, etc. You can always buy fresh cured meats in slabs and cut them yourself. But hey, when you want to make life easier, then this is something that this is a product I would recommend. Just render this down. It's leaner than, let's say, pancetta or guanciale. It's a leaner cut of pork, whatever, the way it's cured and the way the cut is. So it cooks a little bit faster than those other fatty meats. So we're getting that going. Now we're going to put in our vegetables, which consists of garlic, scallions, and jalapenos. And we had a little dramatic moment here before, right, guys?
Yeah.
Where I did not wash my hands after I cut the jalapeno and went to scratch my eye. And it was burning and tearing, and we got dramatic. But so do wash your hands, and if you're really sensitive, wear gloves, please. So I'm just going to add these to our pan and toss that around. Now, when you're eating shrimp, especially in the Northeast, I mean, very few places do you actually buy fresh shrimp. If you think it's fresh, it was frozen and defrosted. So you might as well buy it frozen. You see those bags of individually frozen shrimp? That's really the best way to buy it. It's individually frozen so that you can defrost as many. If you want to just make 3, I'm in the mood and all I need is 3, you could just make 3, or you can make the whole bag. It's very economical. You'll get about 40 for $20, so that's 50 cents a shrimp. And what you do is you just put it already frozen, keep it frozen, put it in a bowl of warm water, and it will defrost almost immediately. And then you want to put it on a paper towel. You want to blot it and try to dry it out, otherwise it'll be all soupy. So I'm going to put my shrimp in the pan. And again, you don't want to crowd your pans with anything, like shrimp, chicken, whatever, because it will lower the temperature of what's going on there. It will take longer to cook. There'll be more water content coming out of your fish or whatever it is you're cooking. It's been a great day. We shot 3 videos, and you can go see them all. It's in the beginning of the series. And if you want any of the recipes to any of our dishes, check us out. We have a channel on ifood.tv. Do you like me holding the shrimp in my hand as I'm talking? So So basically, you know when shrimp is ready, and shrimp cooks very quickly. The biggest thing you can commit to shrimp is overcooking it and making it chewy. When you start seeing like the pink kind of edges around the side, you flip it over. I want to keep my pan moving because I have other ingredients here. I'm gonna start turning the shrimp over. Yeah, this looks good. This is the way it's supposed to look. And remember, we're also going to do a reduction of the sorrel. So if it's a little undercooked now, they're all nice and brown. It's looking very good. Now I'm going to add the sorrel. And it's just going to be a reduction, just like you would add wine to something. I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup, let that cook down, and make its own sauce. I bet you're wondering how chefs always know to say a 1/4 cup, and yet I didn't measure everything. It's just you get experience dealing with the quantity, so that's how it happens. So we're gonna take a few minutes till this cooked down and all the flavors. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper. Of course, but of course. Our shrimp is done, so I'm gonna plate it. Right now, just over a little arugula. You got your shrimp, the vegetable and prosciutto, and a little bit of the sauce. And there we have it. So, everybody, thank you for coming. I would like to thank my studio audience. And Jack from Brooklyn for this wonderful meal.